Do you feel like you can't live without someone? That just thinking about the end already hurts? Hold on, you're not alone. Maybe what you feel isn't love. Maybe it's something deeper, that suffocates you. Today, you'll understand your emotional dependency. You'll finally start breaking free. Because real love doesn't imprison, doesn't come with fear. Understand your emotional dependency and learn how to breathe on your own again. Let's talk about it. Stick around till the end. You deserve more. Chapter 1. When love becomes dependency, have you ever felt like you couldn't live without someone? Like just the thought of losing them breaks you? What you feel might not be love. It might be emotional dependency. When your peace depends on another person, that's a red flag. That kind of attachment drains more than it builds. Emotional dependency sneaks in quietly, starts with small insecurities, and turns into fear of being left. You shape yourself around the other person. You stay silent, you shrink, you disappear. And when that happens, it's not love anymore. It's survival through someone else. An attachment that hurts, traps, and suffocates you. But why is it so hard to see it? Because we confuse intensity with real love. So let me ask you, do you love them, or are you just attached? Are you choosing them, or clinging out of fear? If that question hit you, don't run from it. Might be the beginning of your freedom. Chapter 2. The root of dependency. Childhood and affection. The way you love now didn't just appear overnight. It started way back in your childhood. If you grew up lacking affection, or getting too much of it, that left invisible marks. And those marks shape your adult relationships. Kids who weren't seen spend their lives begging to be noticed. Kids who were overly praised expect to always be the center. And rejection becomes unbearable for both. The slightest distance feels like abandonment. Not everyone in adulthood knows how to handle that. These emotional wounds don't fade with time. They show up disguised as jealousy, fear, control. Most of the time, you don't even notice it. You just feel empty, and try to fill that void with someone else. That's why understanding your story matters. It's not about blame, it's about awareness. Can you see how your childhood shaped your relationships? How often have you repeated emotional patterns without knowing it? Now's the time to break that cycle. Chapter 3. Needing versus missing. It's not the same thing. Have you ever confused needing with missing? Most people do. But emotionally, they're totally different experiences. Needing is natural, like breathing. Missing is painful, stressful, overwhelming. We all need love, just like we need air. But we don't panic about it every second. We just breathe. That's a healthy kind of need. Now imagine someone covers your head with a plastic bag. Panic sets in. Your body freaks out. That's what missing feels like. A forced, painful lack. And in relationships, it's just like that. You live in fear that love will disappear, that your air will be taken away. That fear keeps you stuck, anxious, and powerless. What if you learn to breathe on your own again? Chapter 4. The trap of emotional self-sabotage when love doesn't show up. Do you blame yourself? Do you assume something's wrong with you? That's the trap of emotional dependency. It makes you feel small, like you're not enough to be loved. You start doubting your own worth. You think, I just need to be better so they'll stay. That's how unhealthy relationships begin. You start accepting crumbs because you're terrified of having nothing. But real love doesn't ask you to shrink. It doesn't ask you to disappear. If you feel like you have to fix yourself to be loved, the issue probably isn't you. It might just be the love you're chasing. Ever felt like you were never enough in a relationship? Like everything was your fault? Listen carefully. Your worth doesn't depend on anyone's approval. It's already yours. Chapter 5. Love that hurts isn't love. How many times have you mistaken pain for love? Intensity for connection? The love that hurts isn't love. It's fear. It's attachment disguised as passion. If someone doesn't love you back, that doesn't make you less. It doesn't mean you're unlovable. It just means you're not right for them. And that's okay. You've probably been on the other side too. You shouldn't have to beg for love. You shouldn't be exhausted just trying to be loved. That's not love. That's emotional survival. You deserve way more than that. You deserve clarity, balance, and choice. So think about it. How many times did you stay in pain? It's just because you didn't want to be alone. That's the signal. Maybe it's finally time to leave that behind. Chapter 6. You can breathe new air if the air around you feels toxic. Change your environment. That goes for relationships too. Just because you love someone doesn't mean you have to suffocate. You can and should choose better air to breathe. Healthier love. Dependency tricks you into thinking it's that person or no one. But that's a lie. The world is wide. There are so many spaces where you can breathe freely and love without fear. You are allowed to walk away from what hurts. You're allowed to choose peace. To choose yourself. To seek out love that lifts you up, not love that drags you down. Who told you there was only one option? That only that person could make you whole? That's not love. That's a prison. Open the window and let yourself breathe new air. Chapter 7. You're not a charity case. You have value. You're not here to beg for scraps of affection. You are whole, even when you're alone. Your value isn't up for debate. It's not in anyone's hands. It's already yours. Love isn't charity. It's not a favor. You're not a burden to be tolerated. You're someone who deserves to be chosen fully. And the first person who needs to choose you is you. Yes. Have you chosen yourself today? Have you said enough to what hurts? Yes. Have you realized you deserve more than emotional leftovers? That awareness changes everything. When you see yourself through love, your relationships change completely. They become a choice, not a necessity. And love finally feels light, the way it's meant to be. Conclusion. If this video made you rethink a relationship, or if you saw yourself in any part of it, then you've already taken the first step toward change. Emotional dependency doesn't define you. You deserve love that feels safe, kind, and mutual. Now tell me, have you ever been through something like this? Drop your story in the comments. I really want to hear from you. Your words might help someone else too. If this content made sense to you, hit the like button. It helps this channel reach more people who need this message. Of course, subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. I'll see you soon. Until then, take care of yourself. You are enough. You always were.